And that was just for Sidekicks.
Angel.
I
hate that rabbit.
That fucking rabbit.
But strangely enough, I hate Rarity's cat more.
Opalescence?
I don't know why. I just don't like that cat.
Really?
Something's wrong.
The cat is a bitch.
Something's wrong with that cat. Aside from that, though, I just don't know what. Tank's the coolest.
Tank's the coolest pet.
Yeah.
That he is.
He bumps into things like I do.
He'd bring out the cute side of Rainbow Dash.
For a moment.
Just for that quick moment, and then she immediately looks away like, I didn't do that.
Yeah. I like his flying apparatus.
Oh, the propeller thing?
I need to get one.
Would it be on your head?
See, I'm not sure, actually, because I think that would break my neck.
Yeah, that's...
It would have to be harnessed to my main part of my body.
I want a flying tortoise.
Whatever.
I want a flying tortoise.
She called it a turtle several times in this episode, too.
Yeah.
You really... Oh,
I don't think anyone's bothering to correct her at this point.
Yeah, really.
I mean, it is her pet.
Gummy is the second coolest pet.
Gummy is the second coolest?
Yeah.
Even though you still plan on getting a toothless lizard and naming it Gummy?
If I can find a toothless lizard.
Yeah, I don't think that would be possible.
Yeah.
At least not normally.
Yeah. But this episode. Who lets kids on a train unattended?
Yeah, and this is like the... How many time they already did this?
A lot more than we've probably seen.
I'm trying to think. There was at least one other episode where we saw them get on the train by themselves.
Yeah. Oh, and here's another thing I wanted to bring up. Literally every plan that was hatched in this episode had failure written all over it. Spike babysitting six pets.
Then him passing it on to the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Them trying to skydive.
Zecora did give away a gem. Why do you think everyone... Okay, Spike keeps losing the gems during the episode.
Yep.
Why do you think Zecora just kind of takes one when he's still tied up?
I don't know. Because she's an evil enchantress?
And she does evil dances?
Yeah.
I think my sister's here. Anyway, do you have anything to say about the episode?
It was pretty good. I put it in my top tier.
It was good.
Mostly because I enjoyed Tank.
It was good. I gotta go get the door. Hello? Sorry. I was expecting someone as well. No, not who I was waiting for.
Anyway, yeah, I enjoyed seeing the pets do stuff except for that rabbit who I wanted to eat.
Opalescence tearing up everything in one.
And then there's the turtle, of course. Spike.
Tank.
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 Stank.
Tank stank. Rank stank poo bank.
Hey.
But anyway, I enjoyed the episode to see the pets. And Tank for the first time again.
Yeah, we get to see Tank come back. I mean, everyone has pets now.
Yep.
And how many times are they going to do the who joke?
Which joke? Oh, yeah, the owl.
Come on.
Did the owl really even need anyone to babysit it? Can't the owl take care of itself? It seems like a pretty intelligent owl.
I thought it was a wild owl before. Well, what they would consider wild.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Would he kind of just fly in from Fluttershy's cottage? In which case, aren't they partially domesticated? What would wild animals be more like? Because we see the animals from the Everfree. Those are clearly, truly feral. Maybe there's different levels of wild animal.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, clearly Owlicious was wild before, so why did he need a sitter?
Yeah, really.
Although it seemed like he was just there to look sarcastically at Spike.
And follow him.
Mm-hmm. Well, they gave him a bit more facial features. Well, at least more expression.
Yeah. I also
Actually, they gave all the pets more expression. Well, except Gummy.
Well, Gummy's just Gummy. But I have to bring this up. Don't owls eat rabbits?
Yes.
So wouldn't Fluttershy be worried that Owlicious would eat that rabbit? The evil rabbit?
Yep.
I was hoping you would.
And I've seen dogs go after rabbits, too.
Yeah, that dog's trained.
And I had a trained dog that that bit the head off a bird.
That sounds disgusting.
Yeah, it went straight Ozzy Osbourne.
But yeah, I enjoyed this one.
It was enjoyable.
The Return of Tank.
How did I get on the inside of the window?
What is it?
It's a roly-poly.
Huh. Good question.
Did it rain much last night?
I don't know, that was like a light. And Tank is the coolest pet.
Tank is the coolest pet. I mean, you can't beat a flying tortoise.
That's true. I would like to have one. Problem is, they're really hard to find.
A really hard episode to find. Hey, look at this next episode. It's Applejack.
No, because Granny Smith is there too, so it is.
It's the Apple family.
As always.
And it's their reunion.
Hey, yep.
Yep.
Do her parents show up?
Maybe.
Maybe they're just background characters.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if they showed up, they would at least talk.
Yeah, they'd have to. Well, I don't have much more to say about this
Mainly
one.
because if they show up, it's going to be the huge question of where the hell have they been?
Yeah, where were they? Maybe they were sleeping, like Luna through the war.
Luna through the... That went to a full-scale war, not just one battle.
Oh, it's gonna be a war.
What, changelings versus the ponies?
Yes.
Bzzz.
But who would win?
Ponies.
Yeah.
Always ponies.
They'd have to.
Well, the elements of harmony, the Crystal Empire,
Yeah.
they just have, not to mention if Luna's actually awake, both Celestia and Luna, they have quite an arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Crystal Empire is kind of just spreading the influence.
Yeah.
Maybe it is totalitarian.
That might be.
Because it seems that Celestia, she's having meetings with ambassadors from Saddle Arabia.
I need to know.
Maybe there's like a maybe there are other nations beyond Equestria.
Yeah.
I mean, would you think Saddle Arabia is a different country or a province of Equestria?
I don't know.
I would say it's a different country. Otherwise, why would the leader be meeting with ambassadors?
That's true. Well, here's my question.
And they do straight out call them ambassadors.
Yeah. But if Celestia is the queen, is the princess of everything, Luna's the princess of the night, what is Cadence the princess of?
The Crystal Empire.
And now, what was she princess of before?
I think she was just royalty. I don't know. She's just some unexplained alicorn.
Yeah. Maybe she's dead.
Interestingly enough, the book actually, well, you already know what's going to happen to Twilight.
Yeah.
So clearly there is transformation.
Yeah.
The book, I think it was called Twilight and the Crystal Heart Spell,
Yeah.
actually said that Cadence was before a Pegasus.
Interesting.
So she turned into an alicorn too. She got a horn.
So it's like a promotion.
Yes, there seems to be like some bump up, but why does Cadence look so different from Luna and Celestia?
That's the question.
Why do they have the nice flowy mane, although Luna did have a plain mane like she did?
Yeah. That's because all of her energy was sucked out by a leeching nightmare.
So you think that she actually had her own personal magic stripped away a little when she was turned back?
Yeah.
To Luna
Temporarily.
from Nightmare Moon and then... she's getting it back. Well, she got it back somewhere between 1 and 2, and that's how she got the Star Main again.
Yes.
That actually makes the most sense.
Yes.
Although if her hair's a nebula, doesn't that make it flammable? It's a good thing every lamp is fireflies.
That's a good question, actually, because if a nebula was in space, there's no flames, but if a nebula was on Earth, could a nebula be on Earth? Or you know what? I'm not going to get into this, because I'm going to really just...
It might just be their magic, because I don't know what the hell Celestia's would be.
Poop.
Like, hers would have to be like some sort of rainbow, but it doesn't have all the colors.
Maybe it's just a piece of the sky. Maybe they're both just a piece of the sky.
Yeah, because I don't know. Where does green ever show up in the sky?
That's what color the sky is.
It's blue. There is blue in her mane.
Yeah. The green's the grass.
So what? She just has an entire horizon?
Yes.
The essence of a horizon in her mane.
Yes, because she's...
I wonder what Celestia would look like unpowered.
That's a good question. Did she get shorter?
Yeah, would she get shorter? What would her mane look like? Fan artists, get on that. Maybe there's already something out there.
Probably, but...
I'm too lazy to check it out right now.
Me too. So what episode was this again?
Just for Sidekicks.
Oh yeah, I like this one.
It was a fun one. Spike babysitting the curse.
Terribly.
You can't beat something like that.
Owlicious almost died.
When did he almost die?
They had him pinned to the wall trying to groom him.
Oh yeah.
He's covered in purple stuff.
What about the line that just called Spike back to the treehouse?
What was that again?
Tank's head.
Oh yeah. Tank's head!
Where's the head? Where's the turtle's head? What did you do to the turtle? Oh yeah, I forgot I could do that.
Scootaloo.
Scootaloo.
She might not be very bright though. Where did it? She thought its head came off.
She thought his head was missing. Yeah. Oh, and what about the industrial-sized hairdryer?
Yeah, that begs the question, if gems are common in this world...
I don't know how common they are, if they're rare. I mean, Rarity does have a gem-finding spell, so...
I mean,
it might just be easy for her to find them.
Yeah.
And they are actually very rare.
You think about it, though. She puts them on everything. Spike randomly has a bowl of them. Everybody seems to have one to give him, and yet they were able to sell a tiny one for...
An industrial-sized hairdryer, and he was able to pay off everyone with the gems.
Exactly. So why are they worth so much if they're so easy to find?
Again, I think it's because that they do in fact have minor ponies.
Yeah.
So maybe they're not that easy to find, it's just that they don't use it that much for jewelry.
That makes sense.
They actually use it as currency.
That makes sense.
Currency. Or at least some form of currency, because we also have the bits, which seem standard. Maybe gems are like haggle price?
Maybe a gem is $1 and a bit is a cent.
Then how did that one tiny one that Rarity gave up able to afford that giant thing, whereas the much larger gems were able to pay off other people?
That's a good question.
Well, were just used to pay off other people.
And Spike eats money. Spike is like the school system.
And I wouldn't say he's like the school system. He is a dragon.
That's true.
I mean, I think it's something different in Equestria with Twin Square, unlike D&D and...
everything else?
Yeah, pretty much common lore. When dragons lay on their hoard, they're not getting the gems stuck to them. Because we saw Smog get up, and there were no gems on him at all.
That's true.
It wasn't protecting his chest. He was just collecting to collect.
Yeah.
To keep himself strong, big.
That makes sense. Gems.
So, clearly gems are very common, but most of them are probably in dragon hordes.
Yeah, that makes sense. They'd be hard
Oh my god, the Hobbit is somewhere in Ponyville.
There's hobbits in Ponyville?
Oh, we do have Scootaloo.
Yeah.
She's kind of Hobbit-like.
Yeah, but she's gonna get bigger. That's the problem.
She's particularly of the what was it? I can't remember the exact family that it would be.
Me neither.
It was from where, it was actually, was it the Tukes? Yes, the Tukes.
Yeah,
Because it was Merry and Pippin Took.
that's
And
true.
they're the cousins of Frodo.
Frodo Baggins.
They're just outside of the Shire.
Yeah.
Well, at the border of the Shire.
So Scootaloo's a hobbit.
Wow, is it impressive that I know that, or sad?
I'm not sure. I couldn't remember, but I haven't read those books in a long time.
I actually have the graphic novel version of The Hobbit. And they actually keep exactly to the story. They just take away every single part of, and he did this, and he did that. They just show you that. And they actually do still show, well, they have the narration with how he's feeling at the time and everything.
That's cool.
So it does the story exact. At least as exact as possible, maybe abridging.
That makes sense. Yeah, I enjoyed Tank.
Yeah.
Where's his head?
Has anyone seen the turtle's head?
That was funny.
Has anyone seen Tank's head? What did you do to the turtle? Oh, what do you think of the lesson that Spike learned at the end?
What was it again?
To own up to what he says?
Oh, right.
Because think of it, he was just looking at the gems and thinking, oh, I could just let the credits do their own thing, only to see that they're chaotic as hell.
What is Twilight going to say when she gets back to her house and everything's torn apart?
Just another Tuesday.
Pretty much. Next Tuesday.
Oh yeah, it was Tuesday that happened.
Yeah.
I just picked a random day.
Actually, I'm from next Tuesday.
I forgot that it was next Tuesday that she said. I literally just picked a random day.
Works for me. So what's the next episode? Apple Family Reunion?
Yes, we get to see the apples again.
That's going to be crazy.
And by the way, there are bats.
Is this the episode?
Nah, that episode is season 4, episode 5, I think.
Yeah.
But that one's a really good one, and oh my god, it's strange. And that's when I'll be explaining... Nah, that won't be when I'd be explaining my story. That would be much later in the season.
Yeah. When does season 5 come out?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah. Because from what I've heard, it's going to be a big one, and they've already shown, like, the storyboard animatics,
Yeah?
and it takes them outside. They bring up a map that shows all of Equestria and more.
Really?
Yeah. And it shows them a place to go.
That's going to be cool.
And that's an animatic that, by the looks of it, takes place right after season 4 ends.
Huh.
Or at least a while after, when they're still figuring out, okay, what is this place?
Yeah.
Because they have a definitive place now,
Yeah?
with 6 thrones.
Oh.
Yeah. You'll see when we get to season 4 just how much they're going to be building up to quite a lot.
Yeah.
Season 4 is a whole story arc. This is just, I'd say that the season's just like extra little stories that they want to put in before they do the full transition to the next stage of the show.
That makes sense.
Like, it seems that it's definitively going in arcs.
How many episodes was this season?
This season was only 13.
Wow.
And it was... and we have one 2-parter, and then the finale is just a 1-parter.
Really?
Yeah. Which I would have preferred if it was a 2-parter, because they have so much going on during that episode. Like, it's a pretty big story.
Yeah.
But they condense it to just that half-hour mark.
So it's kind of rushed.
It's very rushed. It's mostly song.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the magical mystery cure. It's more like a musical mystery cure.
Huh. Well, that makes sense. So the next episode is Apple Family Reunion.
Yes, we shall see you then.
Tacos.